Welcome back to another tutorial. This time we're going to do a door trap. So we have this character walking up to this door, and of course, as we all know in D&D, doors are perfectly safe. So we're just going to walk up and try and open the door. The door flips up, smacks him in the face, requires a saving throw. I'm going to deliberately fail the saving throw. And the door slams shut with your head through the door. So you take the damage and you're now grappled and you're stuck with your head through the door. Okay, so we'll switch over to the DM view and I'll show you how this is set up. Let's extract our poor unfortunate soul here. So the door trap is very, very simple. First off, we have our door. And for the door's setup, we give it the tag door. I know, very original naming, isn't it? And we have it set so that it triggers on the door opening. You can set different triggers for different door events: door opening, door closed, door locked, on checking lock, etc. But we're only concerned with the door opening. And then the tile that we're triggering from the door is indicated here. So you can use the targeting reticle to specifically target a tile, or you can use a tag, which is what we're doing, and it's tagged tile. Again, amazing naming. And then this last one doesn't work. It would be cool if it did work, and at some point it'd probably get fixed or whatever, but this would trigger any tile touching the door if this worked. So you would click this button, it would change tiles onto the door, and any tile in contact with the door would get triggered by the door's actions. But this doesn't currently work, so we're going to go with the tag. All right, now I'm just going to make sure that my change didn't affect anything. Yep, still says tile. We're good. Okay, and then I have two tiles. The first tile is just the picture of the door closed. And that's all it is. It's just a picture. And it is tagged as door closed. My amazing naming again. And I've changed the scale and the rotation just to get it to match up with the positioning of the other door tile. And it is visible. The other tile, the one that's doing all the work, is invisible. Hidden currently. And again, the rotation has been changed and the scale has been changed in order to get it to fit the scene properly. And it is tagged as tile. Then we go over to our triggers. It is triggered by a door. So you just select door trigger. Then under actions, we have a landing, door open. It's one of the preset landings. So if you just, if we go in, we're going here and you just type in door, there's a bunch of the preset ones. We're going with door open. So we're going to hide the tile showing the door closed. We're going to show this tile, which is the one showing the door flipped up. We're going to play an impact sound. The door itself has a sound assigned to it. I guess I should have shown that. Go back here. It has a door sound associated with it. So that's where that other sound effect is coming from. So we play an impact sound, which will play along with the door opening sound. The two sounds happen simultaneously. It asks for a dexterity saving throw. It's affecting tokens within the tile. The tile is on both sides of the door, as you can see. So it doesn't matter what side of the door you're on when you try and open the door is going to flip up and smack you. Dexterity saving throw, 18. Some flavor text describing what is happening. Bypass dialogue so that it doesn't pop with up with that window asking. This is bypassing the dialogue to the DM, not to the players. The dialogue that comes up and asks the DM, do you want to request a roll? What roll do you want to request? Everything else. This speeds things along. The roll has already been set, so that doesn't need to be done. And then we continue with all tokens in all circumstances. Next, we come down and we redirect based on the results. Those who pass, go to pass. Those who fail, go to failed. And then after everything is done, go down to continue. In passed, we're doing damage divided by 2. In failed, we're doing full damage. We're also issuing a chat message describing that you're stuck in the door and adding the grappled condition to current tokens. Remember, whenever you're doing the groups in passed and failed, you do current tokens, not triggering tokens or tokens within tile, because we're only dealing with the tokens that either passed or failed. Then after that is done, comes down to the continue landing. We're going to hide the flipped up door tile. We're going to show the closed door tile again, and then we're going to change the door back to the closed state. And that's the actual like wall door that we're talking about, not the door picture. And that's it. That's all there's to it. It's very simple, very straightforward. And it just shows the basics for how to interact with doors. You can, from the tile, you can affect the door. I closed the door from the tile. And then from the door, you can affect the tile by sending triggers to the tile so they can interact back and forth with each other. It's very effective, very simple to set up, and a very nasty surprise for your players. Talk to you next time.